What's up, everybody? You're watching Talking with Tyler, thanks to DiabeticLifeMagazine.com. You definitely need to go and check those guys out. I'm Tyler Stevenson, and I will be your host for this video blog. Now, before I get into anything, I just want to put a little disclaimer at the beginning of this so everybody knows, where I'm coming from. And the disclaimer is, whenever I tell you, these tips and everything that we're going to go over for my video blog, I just want you to know that this is just my opinion and my ways of doing things. You don't have to do these things this way. You could completely disagree with what I'm saying or just simply not like it, and that's okay. I understand that everybody has their own way of doing things when it comes to diabetes, and that's cool. I get it. So that's my little piece, and yeah, let's get right to it. First, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. My name's Tyler Stevenson. I've been a diabetic since I was 9 years old. I'm 20 now. I'm a sophomore at Florida State University. Go Noles. I'm coming to you directly from my apartment in Tallahassee, Florida. So that's the studio setup, and yeah, I will be walking you through this video blog. So let's get right into it. Today I'm going to be talking about the 3 most important things, or critical things, that I think are the most important. You might not, but I do, to have on you as a diabetic. I mean, I'm a type 1 diabetic, but this is still just as important for any type 1s or type 2s. I mean, this is very important stuff. The first number 1 thing that I think you should have on you at all times, no matter what type of diabetic you are, glucose. Let me get a zoom in on it. They come in this little tube-like thing. They look kind of like a Tums, but they're really just a circular candy-looking thing. They look like sugar, if you may. Those, I think, are probably one of the most important tools to have on you at pretty much all times. If your blood sugar goes low at some unexpected time, you have the glucose tablets. You could just take one real quick, and everything's good. It'll get you up about 25 points, so having a tube of those will go a long way. And for those of you who don't like the tube, if you don't want to have the tube on you, you could also open one of these up and put it in a little plastic bag. They're very portable, should I say, and for a little bit of time out of your day to take those with you, I think it could go an extremely long way. I mean, if you're at your desk, if you're a student at school, you go low during a test or something, you could pop one in. If you're at work, you could just put it in your desk. For girls, you guys have purses, so you can put them in your purse, and it's really easy to just have them on you at all times, and I think they're very important. Because even if you think, oh, well, I never go low, you will go low at some point, and it will be extremely inconvenient. Trust me. It always happens right when you don't want to. Okay, but that's my first one. My second one, sugary liquids. But more importantly, orange juice. I think when it comes to sugary liquids, for me, you have kind of like a little hierarchy. You have orange juice, any other type of sugary juice below that, and then, your sodas and what have you, all those other liquids. The reason is, scientific studies have shown that orange juice gets your blood sugar up way faster than anything else. They're not really sure why, but I mean, if scientists say it's true, I mean, you can Google it. It really is true. I want to use the best. That's orange juice. The only problem with orange juice is, or it has no problem, but I'm going to tell you how to fix the problem. You have to have a refrigerator for orange juice, pretty much, because your drink is going to get hot if you're taking it with you throughout the day, if it's in a purse or in a desk or wherever you're keeping it in your car. So therefore your orange juice is going to go bad, so you can't drink it. It's going to be stale, it's going to be bad, it's going to be horrible, and that's a big problem. But Minute Maid, my favorite, has the non-refrigeratable orange juices. When I mean that, you don't have to refrigerate them. They can be hot, and you can still drink them, and they're still good, and they still have the same effects as regular orange juice that you have to use a refrigerator for. I think that's crucial because if you're playing sports, you can just throw this in a bag or put it anywhere on the sidelines. You have to worry about it. You have to keep it cold. You have to do anything with it. You just have to have it. And when you have that, it's a great feeling to know that you're secure. So in case you go low, you're just like, it's okay. Come out, drink the orange juice, bam. You can wait a couple minutes and go back into play. Because orange juice is going to get you up, and it's going to take a couple minutes, but it will do the job. So Minute Maid orange juice. You don't have to get Minute Maid, but that's the best in my opinion when it comes to the refrigerated and non-refrigerated types. So yeah, that's an also extremely useful tool for if you go low. Now, my third point. I've talked about things to counteract lows. I'm going to talk about something that you use to counteract high. And for all you pump people out there, this tool is very important, but also for people who aren't on a pump too. And that is the quick pin. And quick pin, open it up, and this one's right there. You got your nozzle little turn thing and your amount of units right here. You would just turn this, it'll make a little clicking sound to the amount of units you want to give yourself, and you just shoot it in like a regular shot. Now, why is this important? All I really showed was another needle, and for diabetics out there, I know what you're thinking. I have plenty of those in my life. I don't want more needles. Well, you want this needle because if something was to go wrong, let's say you're a pump person. Let's just say hypothetically you're a pump person. I'm a pump person, and you're out and about, and your pump goes down. It no delivers, or you run out of units, or for some reason your battery dies. Then you have the quick pin that can get you through the next couple hours, and you can give yourself a shot to buy yourself time to get back to wherever you live or wherever you need to go to fix your pump. That's pretty much all this is. You're trying to buy yourself time. Now, for people who are on needles, it's a little bit different of a story. They say, okay, well, I don't need this. You know, I'm already on needles. I already have a vial of insulin. Why do I want a quick pin? What if you're at work or at school or wherever you are, and you lose your vial of insulin or you lose your needle? Because if you lose one, it's not going to work. You have to have both, vial of insulin and a needle. This guy, you just have to have the pin because the insulin is built into the pin, and you would attach the needle right there. So you have all in one right here. So in case something were to go wrong with any of your other utensils, then you have that to back you up. Which, as you know, it's really good to have a backup plan because not everything goes the way you want it to go all the time. And if it does for you, well, good for you. But I know I have had these problems, trust me. And I'm sure a lot of other people out there have had similar issues. So that's where I'm coming from with that. You want to have a backup plan so it keeps your day going smooth. Because at the end of the day, that's all we really want is just to keep our day going smooth as a diabetic. Because sometimes we have a rocky road, and that will smooth it on out. So yeah, those were my 3 things that I thought were extraordinarily critical. I'll go over them one more time. We got glucose tablets, non-refrigeratable orange juice, and the quick pin. Those are my 3 critical points. I hope you found this video blog helpful. If you have any questions at all, you can email me at tyler@diabeticlifemagazine.com. I love the feedback, and I will try to include your questions in my next video blog. And thanks so much for watching. All right.